Hello, welcome to a collective message. Please take only what resonates, leave what does not. I'm outside. There's some background noise from the central air unit and a road nearby, so hopefully the sound is coming out good. Hopefully I'm speaking loudly enough. I've got 3 cards to start. We've got one card that is a clear message of take action, do not sit idly by. If you are being passive or feeling passivity within yourself, around yourself in any way, there's this divine, clear message with these 2 cards to step away from that. Right now is a time to work towards the things that you would like to do and create and put effort into what matters at the moment. I'm getting this card of taking it slow and care. This card is about being divinely protected, guided at this time. I believe that it's written kind of like the angels are watching over you. You have angels with you. And then this card is the title card of the whole oracle deck, and it's a loteria deck that I've repurposed to be an oracle deck, but I don't really know how to read this card all that much yet. This means guarantee is what it translates to in English, this word. I think what I'm going to get from this, and again, I'm still learning how to really read this card. I'm sure I'll integrate it further into my reading practice or whatever, but I'm getting that you are guaranteed safety, protection, guidance, good guidance at this time, and that whatever it is that you need to work towards and kind of, there's this, with this card, it's about like a little shrimp that's just floating with the currents of the water, and it's almost like a message coming forward of don't be that way. Go with the flow is kind of, you need a healthy level of that, but that's not exactly what the guidance is right now. It's the opposite of that, of kind of take charge, even if it is gently, even if it is slowly, but to do that. And there's like this message coming through of like a guarantee of being able to trust yourself, your guidance at this time. You are taken care of. Maybe leaning into the ways that you feel that at the moment. You might be more perceptive to seeing the ways that is true at this time. We've got the Ace of Wands coming out with the Page of Pentacles and the Death card. So I really read this card a lot of the time as, I visualize it as kind of like working at the flower beds of a garden and planting seeds. So it's interesting that the Page of Pentacles comes out, because the Page of Pentacles sometimes is representative of something, the beginnings of something tangible that's growing. So there's more energy coming through to support that, especially with the Ace of Wands. Again, this new beginning. These are very different energies, the Death and the Ace of Wands, but they overlap in a lot of ways through that new beginning kind of thing that comes through. Cycles beginning again. I'm really getting that with this card. You're in a time of creation at the moment. It's time to do things and to create, or to just be coming from a creative energy within, with whatever it is that you do, even if it's like mundane things that you have to do right now. There's this guidance coming through of approaching it from a very creative and inspired space. All right, let's go ahead and get some cards out from the Child Tarot. Beautiful. We've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. I want to clarify what this is about, because it's kind of, I feel like that's what I got the same message twice, and then now reading with this third deck, we're kind of getting something a little more specific, but it still feels a little on point with the message so far. Doesn't feel specific enough. I want to read specific know what's going on here, and I'm being guided to do the art oracle for this. The 10 of Cups is complete emotional fulfillment. The 9 of Pentacles, it's interesting that the Empress is at the bottom of that deck, where the 9 of Pentacles came out. The 9 of Pentacles is awfully I have no idea what word I'm trying to say right now. I was going to say that it's related to the Empress. It could be that it's like, I was going to say often. It's often closely related to the Empress. It's awfully close to the Empress. I don't know. That's interesting. Could just be the way my words came out. There's this energy right now that's really supporting you in the creation of whatever it is you're trying to make at this time, or trying to do at this time. I'm going to read these a little intuitively. There's this energy of stillness coming through, of like needing to be, it's interesting that they're both in this like Zen with their hands out, arms out kind of position. The work advice, there's life advice and work advice in these cards. The second one that's coming through, which is like the work aspect of it, it's the one with the little pencil. This one says, give your 15 minutes some time, and the other one says, making it look easy is hard. So there's this energy coming through of like working towards and completing things and being in this state of action, of effort, but to find ease within the process, to find a balanced middle ground is what I'm getting. Not really like, you know, I say it's a time to do things right now, but there's also this clear message of gently, take it easy. I'm getting something like work a little bit each day towards the things that you would like to do, you know, in addition to the things that need to get done every day. Make some time, if you can, throughout the week or every day to work, put a little bit of effort towards whatever it is that you would like to create and do beyond the things that are kind of like, I'm getting like more part of the mundane and things that like need to get done from a place of necessity. I'm getting with the Child of Summertime, the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands that came out right here. There's like this inspired energy that's supporting this, and because of that I'm getting things like things that you love, things that bring you joy, things that are grounded from a place of inspiration, grounded into a place of inspiration from yourself. I don't know if that makes sense. That came out weird. And then this one's weird. This one's a little funny, but what I'm getting with that is this energy of playing the part. The final thing that it says on this card is dress the part. I'm getting this energy of just kind of like going along with what is necessary from yourself right now. I'm getting that you might feel, because what originally came through with this card was like a bothersome energy of, I don't want to deal with things, I don't want to deal with people, I don't want to deal with these things right now, is kind of like what intuitively came out first when I started looking at this card. So you might be having to navigate through some feelings of bothersome. Bothersome is what's coming through. I was going to say a pain in the, like things that feel like a pain in the ass right now. Okay. So you might be having to work through that, and then maybe that's why these energies are coming through of find your zen, find your balance. It's much easier to say that than to actually do that, but I'm getting to find time for yourself every day, even if it's just a moment sitting outside, 5 minutes, to be able to breathe and be in the quiet and be with yourself. That's what's really coming through right now. That's what's going to support you at this time. I'm getting that things feel kind of loud and bustly and overwhelming, maybe even overstimulating, but that there's something coming through right now, especially with this card of take care of yourself. Allow yourself to receive the care that you need right now. Be soft and gentle in your approach of stepping out of this space that might be feeling relevant right now, which is kind of like this place of passivity and not really doing enough about what's going on. To find a balance between those two things, working towards the things you want, putting the effort in, finding the stores to do that. You do need to be taking care of yourself in order to find the stores to be able to pour into the things that need to get done at the moment. All right, let's close out this message. Maybe with just some closing messages and some guidance. I don't know if this message came out very clearly. Like it was just, I feel like the message was just repeating itself, at least the first couple times around. Okay, there's some heartbreak at the moment. Like I think what's coming through, what I got with this card, this feeling of not wanting to deal with things, feeling like things are very loud and you just have to go with the motions and the politeness, like the niceties. Niceties was the word that I wanted to say of being, and it's almost kind of like bothersome and you just don't want to do that. But it's like I'm getting this, you're having to put on a brave face and do the things anyways, get through the things that need to be gotten through right now. And it could be coming from this space of heartbreak, of grief, of loss, things. I'm getting this energy of like reflecting on the past and kind of staying in that space a little bit. Maybe that's what these two energies are. There might be a lot that your soul is trying to process at the moment, and it could have to do with your past, with emotions. Lean into the love that's present here. With the 5 of Cups, I always get a 2 of Cups out of this. These 3 cups that are spilt over, broken, it's okay. And in this card, she's really holding on to these like 2 cups that matter the most. So hold on to the love that you have that is present right now. And nurture the love that's present. Anything from the past that puts you in a place of grief or wanting to think very deeply about things that you cannot change anymore. I'm getting that it would help to find a space of acceptance, as difficult as it is to do that. I know that that's not something that's easy to do in moments where you're dealing with that. But as much as you can just pretend to, even just pretend to be in surrender and acceptance with the things that you cannot change, I'm getting that it will be much more easier to see that actual truth and to embody the peace of mind and well-being that comes after a lot of hard and more difficult times of growth. And we're getting the strength card out with that. You have a great strength within you. You are capable of working through the things that you are working through right now. And any heartbreak that's coming up at the moment. I split the deck, one of the decks to this card at the beginning of the reading. Work on the things you love. Appreciate, if you can find the space to find appreciation right now, put that in towards into yourself, the things that you're good at, the things that make good sense to you, and pour into your unique skills that you have to bring to the table. I promise you, you have so many unique things specific to yourself that are needed at this time. They are so needed in this world. Your kindness, your love, your inner strength, your ability to move through these seasons of life. You bring something that not anyone else has. You specifically do. And to know that at a heart level, at a soul level, despite the weight of emotion that might come up sometimes, I don't know, I'm just getting that there's a lot going on right now. believe in yourself. Okay, thank you for listening.